So, yesterday I was officially diagnosed with autism, and saying that even sounds like not real to me because, as somebody who was earlier diagnosed with ADHD, I'd known I was neurodivergent for quite a while, probably since middle school, and there was still gaps though. There was still gaps in things that didn't make sense and, very obvious elements that just weren't fitting. And so, like, it was wild because I had a psychiatrist who didn't know me who was like, "You're probably bipolar." And then I had another psychiatrist be like, "No, I just think you have anxiety and depression." And, you know, after my probably longest running therapist, who I was with for over 2 or 3 years, after she was like, "Yeah, you're probably autistic. You should go see about um, getting." I don't know. She didn't tell me to like go get a diagnosis, but go get an examination essentially. And then I got another therapist after her, and after her for a little while, and telling her about that with my last therapist, she was like, "Yeah, you should definitely go see, because that's important." And for a long time I was just like, "There's no way. There's no possible way. What do you mean? What do you mean?" Because I've had literally almost every person in my life tell me that there's no possible way. There's no possible way. Especially with parents who worked with people with disabilities and special needs, their limiting like understanding of what autism is really imposed a lot of their beliefs on me because I'm an able-bodied person, and you know, I didn't have a lot of these struggles or whatever. And after going over the results with my examiner, who was like, "Yeah, you're autistic," I literally thought I heard her wrong. I was like, "I am?" Yeah. I was like, "Oh," and even during the like exam process, I was reflecting and I was like, it was like the first time I felt like I was able to see myself outside of myself as, you know, a spectator, I guess. And brother, I feel like I was the last person to catch on. I really feel like I was the last person to catch on because I'm like, damn, I was like low key bullied, question mark, growing up. But I had no fucking idea. I was kind of just like, okay, okay. Um, anyways, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. There's a lot, there's a lot of, you know, internal ableism that comes with it, and imposter syndrome and such. And I feel like this is finally going to allow me to give myself the permission to start better accommodating for myself, or slash and actually being able to learn how to properly take care of myself, because that's sort of what I've been shooting for, you know? I've just been wanting to learn more about myself so I can learn how I can take care of myself and how I probably should be taking care of myself. And throwing autism in the mix is like, yo, you should be taking care of yourself because XYZ. And I'm like, oh, okay. Sick. Okay. I did not see that one coming. Because honestly, I went in there and I was like, because my examiner, she asked me, she was like, how do you think it went? I said, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I was probably leaning on no because I had a feeling, as somebody who's done a lot of self research on the internet and stuff, I'm definitely more aligned with ADHD opposed to just ADHD or just autism by themselves. Definitely somebody who has both. And so I was like, maybe because I know the autism screenings aren't for ADHD. And so there's a bit of a thin line you're walking there, but then it was like, no, it's like incredibly apparent that you have autism. And I'm like, oh, I laughed. I laughed because it's, what? I for real feel like I'm the last person to know. Anyways, that's what's going on over here. I hope y'all are doing alright.